site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
A strike downfield. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. On target to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Wants to throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Thomas. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick release by the QB. On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Fitted in the window for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UNLV.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete on the right side. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air. He makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sharp. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Wants to throw again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Gets the first himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping.
Turning it on! Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's points early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rebels offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive the...
He lets one fly deep. And he knocks it away incomplete, but there's a flag down to get his hand on the ball. He had to run through the receiver's back. I think the flag's going to be on the defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The lone back's got it. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It's a draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They took it 64 yards right down the field. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Creates a little space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Cobb. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Cole. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room? Touchdown, UNLV! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21, UTSA.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The play action fake. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
Man, you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Oh, they're after him! Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on 3rd. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He'll do it himself. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The big play came, David. He saw that safety and just didn't believe he could get over the top in time.
Exactly right. You see the one safety in the middle of the field. You know the outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver make that play for you.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Now the play fake. Back open in the middle. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll leave it with him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Roadrunners will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Cole. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good 1st half. 2nd half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Going right to work up top. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running to Green. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll pull it on the read. At the 45, on his way. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
UTSA 17.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Just keep slinging it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. That's reeled in. It's Cole.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Handoff to the lone back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. He makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
UTSA 24.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Rebels offense is back on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Spins away from the defense. On the move at the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Rebels just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's sharp.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. The Roadrunners are marching down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. To the ground with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll go to the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape,